Welcome to Alien Hour. I'm Dr. Howard, and today, on this very special and very personal episode, we are going to travel back to the event that started it all, that started Alien Hour. We are going to travel back in time and witness my first alien abduction experience. Join me for this special episode. I'm Dr. Howard, and this is Alien Hour. Before becoming a paranormal investigator, I worked for many years as a veterinarian. And someday I'll go more into the history of how that transition from one career to another happened, but the important thing to know is that at an event that I attended, I heard some alien abductees speak, and the things that they said encouraged me to want to undergo regression hypnotherapy to relive some childhood memories and to see whether or not those very strange events could have been alien abductions. The first hypnosis session, not much happened, but a couple sessions in, I was laying in the chair and I suddenly felt myself transported. And this is after, several hours of being under and being regressed. I was laying in the chair and all of a sudden I had this super vivid memory of my childhood, being in my childhood backyard, and across the lawn from the tree line, my childhood cat Moose came running towards me. He's running across the lawn. He's running across the lawn towards me, and when he gets there and he looks me in the eyes, and at the same moment, it was kind of a cool fall afternoon. At the same moment as Moose, my cat, looks me in the eyes, a leaf fell from a tree overhead and landed directly on my third eye. And as soon as that happened, everything went dark, and I felt myself start to float away. I woke up in the dark. Time had passed, but I couldn't tell how much. A pinprick of light slowly emerged directly between my eyes in the center of my forehead. It became so bright that I couldn't look at it. It was piercing my skull. But it seemed to come from every direction. Wherever I looked, there it was. Slowly, a device came into focus above me. It seemed to be doing something to me, or maybe it had already done something to me. Time had gone all goopy and weird, folding back in on itself. The light grew brighter, and I could now see more of the room around me. I had expected to see something cold and mechanical and metallic, but the walls were organic and alive. A pair of long arms came down from beyond the light and picked me up. I tried to struggle, but the arms were strong, and then another pair of arms joined them, and together they wrapped around me, and I couldn't move. They picked me up and carried me. As we moved down a hallway, I caught a glimpse of a face that looked like a giant praying mantis. We arrived in a larger chamber where there was an opening in the wall. The two beings carried me over to the opening and shoved me into it. Inside of the opening was a chamber that was just large enough to fit my body. The beings that had put me in there closed the door behind me, and I was trapped. I tried to struggle and get out, but the room started to fill with a liquid, but it wasn't quite a liquid. It was more like warm jello, like a thick, viscous thing. It filled the room up, and eventually it filled my mouth and my nose, and I started to panic, but I could still breathe, even though my mouth and nose were full of the warm jello-like liquid. After a period of time, I don't know how long, the liquid drained out and the door opened. I got up cautiously and exited through the opening. I looked around and didn't see anyone, didn't see the beings, didn't see any other people. And I wandered into a big room that was totally empty. There didn't seem to be any doors or anywhere else to go. In the center of the room, I saw what looked like a waterfall, but flowing in slow motion and emitting light. A waterfall of liquid light. It seemed to be beckoning to me. I wanted to touch it. I reached out and touched the waterfall. Suddenly, I saw a vision of the earth from above, surrounded by stars. And then, bang, back in my body, awake in the hypnotherapist's office. Thank you for watching this episode of Alien Hour. I hope that hearing my abduction story will help other abductees to come forward with their stories as well. And that together, we can lead the world towards full disclosure about aliens and abductions and all the paranormal events that we all know are constantly taking place around us. If you want to continue to push that disclosure forward, subscribe to this channel, keep updated, and see what kind of adventures I'm on the next time that the clock strikes Alien Hour.